or heard of us. We're a New York City-based band. Been around not too long. We had our first live show last March, like just a matter of about, 2 weeks, I think, before the New York City lockdown hit. So we've had one live show for real so far, and then pandemic hit. And we've been busy. We've been like doing some working on demos in preparation for recording. We've been working on writing new material. So we have been busy, but in lieu of doing live shows in clubs, we're starting to do some live streaming, and we're really excited about that. So tonight we're going to do a song, one of our newer songs, titled Wild at Heart. And then after that, we're going to discuss what we're doing to kind of cut loose, speaking of Wild at Heart, during a time when all the clubs in New York City are closed. You can't go to a dance club. You can't hear live music, really. You can't even gather in large groups of people. So it's not easy, right? I mean, we're not going to get in that deep right now. We're going to do that after we play a song. But for right now, it's been a nice day in New York City. How's your day so far, Kent?
Doing all right.
Don't forget to get right up to that mic.
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm loud enough here.
Yeah, I think you are now. Yeah. So, did you have a chance to get out today at all? And it was pretty
Walked
nice.
around a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Actually, it feels a little cleaner now that the cooler weather's coming in.
Yeah.
It's a little easier to
That is nice.
get
Yesterday
around,
was even. Yeah, yesterday was even nicer than today, I think.
Yeah.
So, so that's on a certain level, that's, cutting loose a little bit, because you're actually able to go walk around outside without burning up with a mask on, that's like recirculating all the hot air right back into your nose and face. But yeah, that doesn't quite do it. So anyway, think about, we'd love to have your participation in the discussion. We'd love to hear from you and hear what you're doing. We're going to talk a little bit about the things we've been doing to kind of get our yayas out, and we'd love to hear what you've been doing or not doing, or how it is just not being able to go to a club or do whatever else that helps you feel like you really can cut loose a little bit. So I think maybe we should go play the song. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'm going to set up a little. Maybe you can drag that mic back over toward the door there. Have a moment or two to set up here. Kent's got his synth all set up. And what we're doing, actually, I'm going to show you a little bit before we get started what we have here. I'm just going to share the screen real quick. It's not working. I don't know why. I'm going to try share screen. So there you have. I created a very, very simple project in what's called Logic Pro, where I bounced down all our backing tracks. You can see them here. That's our backing track. And then this is my live vocal right here. And these are effects that are going to be on my voice. These are parts that we're not actually using. These are the parts Kent's going to play. We just have them there for reference. And then Kent's instruments are coming through here. And these are MIDI program changes for all of you interested in that kind of thing. Anyway, so I'm going to go back here to the FaceTime camera. And so we're going to get ready and start the song. I'm going to put a little effects on my voice, like that, and mute Kent's microphone. And I think we're about ready to go here. So this song that we're going to play is titled Wild at Heart. Throw out all our secrets. Oops, I almost put away the mic, and then I realized, no, I actually need that mic. So, hope you enjoyed that. That song, again, is titled Wild at Heart. So, speaking of Wild at Heart, we decided that's what we'd talk about tonight. And as far as like, hey, in this time, the time of the pandemic, in places like New York City here, where everything is still kind of locked down as far as entertainment goes anyway. No movie theaters, can't gather in large groups, no clubs are open, no dance clubs, no music venues. If you really like I do, and I guess probably you can say about yourself what you like, but man, I miss going to the clubs. I mean, I love to go to dance clubs. Like when we were both DJing, it was great to DJ, but great to just go out and hang out with people. And like have a couple drinks, dance, have fun, get a little bit crazy, just, a little bit. I mean, I'm a married man, so I won't go too crazy. Anyway, so we're kind of wondering like what, we'd love to talk with you guys about like what you're doing in this time. Put some comments in there. We'd love to hear what you have to say. We'd love to kind of interact with you, and hopefully this time the comments window is working. Last time the comments weren't working. By the way, that wasn't me. It was Restream. They had a problem with comments. So a bug that they fixed. So I guess I want to first, I'll tell you what I've been doing, and maybe, you can say a little and like to hear anything you guys have to say. But, for me, doing this has been a great way to cut loose, have some fun performing, even though, it's not in a club in front of people. It's nice to see some people are watching here, and that's one thing that's a lot of fun. I went, my wife and my daughter and we went to the Catskills and we did some hiking, which was really nice, swimming, some beautiful woods up there, even some kayaking, but it's not quite this kayaking. It's not quite the same as like, going to a club and going a little crazy. What about you? Like, what's your feeling been during this time as far as all that goes?
As far as cutting loose?
Yeah, or like what you can and what you can't do.
Yeah, probably not cutting loose too much, but trying to spend some time with family, of course, and have some fun there. Sometimes just do a little music with my family after dinner, although that's not exactly crazy, but it can get a little funny, I guess.
Yeah, does your daughter's, do you mind saying your age of your daughter?
I'm not
skip
gonna talk too much about my family, but
right.
But yeah, spending a little time with my wife and daughter and
right.
hanging out after dinner. And
you guys just play music? I mean, that's what I was going to ask about.
Try to do some music after dinner, just with a little guitar, piano.
Oh, you play together?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my daughter likes to dance too, so.
Oh, nice.
Try to do
cool.
a little fun stuff at home. It's not exactly crazy nightclub, but kids get the vibe of music and hanging out with people, so
totally.
It's such a natural thing. So
yeah, we used to have dance parties, and my daughter now, she's at the age that she doesn't want to, she doesn't really want to cut loose in front of her parents, but it makes me think of dance parties, thinking about like online dance parties. I started to attend one online dance party. You might want to move a little more in the middle here. One online dance party, and a lot of people showed up. I mean, there was a bunch of people, and the only thing was, it took so long for them to get started. Like, for the longest time, it was a Zoom thing, and it was like a half an hour, and they didn't even start playing music yet. They were just like, chatting, which was great. But I didn't really know many of the people. So I quit before it started. Has anybody done, I'm wondering, like gone and attended any of those like online parties where like they're playing, like they have a DJ playing dance music and like people are watching on Zoom. I mean, I know a lot of people are doing live streaming, you know, like this, and DJs are live streaming. Um, but I'm wondering if anyone has done that kind of thing or other kind of live streams. Uh, have you watched any like dance party live streams?
Nothing really in particular.
Yeah.
I think there's so many DJs now that are playing really extended sets. You know, every once in a while, check it out for a few minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
But actually, haven't really been listening to that much music.
Uh-huh.
Spent a little time over the last month or so trying to discover more local bands.
Right,
I know
right.
We talked about that a while ago. And,
Yeah. You
you
a
know,
lot
once we kind of found a kernel of people that have some similar influences, and building out from there is kind of cool to see that there's some really, really talented people, even, you know, in New York City that had no idea even existed. So
Right.
I'm looking forward to, you know, getting back to playing at venues and starting to work with some of these people.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, so
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, we're looking into seeing if we can actually get a live stream show together right now with a band that we had scheduled a show. We were supposed to play a show with them, so we're working on doing that with a venue, local venue here. Yeah, so yeah, I know that's the thing. Music, you know, we talked about it once before, like what, you know, how are people listening to music differently these days? You know, like is music a bigger part of your life? You know, for me, it's been definitely a bigger part. Like, you know, one example is like, you know, I'm working out at home, exercising at home instead of in a gym, and like I'm just every time I work out, I'm cranking music, trying to discover new stuff. You know, I think music is one thing that kind of brings people together. You know, makes them feel like more connected, even if you're not with somebody. You know, just listening to music can make you feel more connected. So, and we're hoping that, you know, we can do that here. Now, I'm just going to check real quick comments on maybe Facebook, because I'm not seeing any comments here. We'd love to hear from you. You know, if you have any inclination to you know, shoot us a message. You know, love to interact. So just looking to see here if we got any. Well, not on Facebook. Okay. Well, we'll just go it alone here. Well, let me check YouTube, because just to make sure this is working. Last time we did this, there was a glitch in the software we use, and the comments, people were making comments, and they weren't actually showing up. So looking to see. Okay, nope. All right. So anyway, so you know, we'd love to hear if you have anything else you'd like to tell us. You know, like you mentioned once before, you know, having people make suggestions of things we can do. You know, we've been thinking about that. Like, what could we do where we could have people contribute ideas, and maybe, you know, we're thinking of like maybe doing some jamming or writing a song like on the spot, you know, with people throwing in ideas. So if you have any ideas for us about things that you'd like to see from us, that could be pretty cool. It's one idea. Other than that, I guess maybe we'll talk about what we're going to do next. Next week, I think we're not going to have a live stream, right? Because we're meeting on Wednesday.
I think we're busy.
But you might, if Ken has time, you might create a video of something musical.
Yeah.
We're not going to commit. We're not committing to that. But that's one thing we're planning on doing, is not just live streaming, but creating videos. If you look on our Facebook page and also or our YouTube channel, which are easy to find if you just search Dream Prescription. There's a really cool video of you playing, like taking doing a live remix of one of our tracks. Actually, it's this one. Kent did a live remix with this sort of like very advanced sampler, beatbox, sequencer, I don't know what you call it, called the Octatrack, and you did it on the coastline of Maine with the water and rocks in the background. It's pretty cool. You're not going to be in Maine this weekend, I assume.
No, but I think I have my next idea for a scenic backdrop. So
cool.
Keep it a secret for now.
All right. On the down low on that. We're going to work on our background too. We're working on some lights here that we're going to add to this setup to make it look a little cooler. And then we're doing some recording soon. So anyway, thanks a lot for joining us for the live stream. It's really great to, we see that some people are watching, so it's really great to have you watching. Thanks very much for tuning in. And we'll be back probably in two Thursdays from now. So, have a look at our Facebook page. If you want to get on our mailing list, there's a sign-up form on our Facebook page, and that way we'll let you know when we're going to do this. So that's about it, I guess. Anything else you want to add?
No. Have a good night, everybody.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And we're Dream Prescription. Tim Robert, Kent Friedman. See you later.